Porsche Carrera GT, one of the best Porsches ever made. I love how much leather there is on the steering wheel. Then you have the traditional instrument panel with the 5 dials, and I like how the center dial is not black. It's just playing with the colors. The rest of the interior is also very unlike Porsche because this car is unlike any other Porsche ever made. Even the Porsches that were in the lineup when it was in the market. Here you have a small Porsche Online Pro system, not just too much sunlight actually just for me to see it properly. Then you have 2 other small knobs, the hazard light button, you have one button for the traction control, one to raise and lower the rear wing, the gear stick with some wood, that's a nice touch. You have 2 buttons for the windows, climate control knobs, and I'm not sure what this is this an ashtray? But it doesn't look deep enough. Anyway, then you have sort of a leather armrest that goes in between the 2 seats. Speaking of the rest of the cabin, it's pretty much carbon fiber. It's a very tight fit. I just have to turn on the wide angle camera to show you how much carbon fiber and how much leather there is. It's also a little claustrophobic, but it's a nice place to be claustrophobic in. The roof can be removed. You can see how they've added some soft padding and carbon fiber to the interior. You have, of course, indoor lighting, rear view mirror, pretty much standard things. But what I love about it is how many materials there are. So there's soft padding, there's some aluminum type of plastic, and carbon fiber and leathers. So there's a ton of materials in it, and they all go with each other perfectly. I love how much detail there is, and they've paid so much attention to the interior. So let's have a look at the outside as well. So it's a nice view, and unfortunately this car is parked in a very tight corner, so I'll try my best to show you the front end as much as I can. The gear stick not the gear stick, the parking stick is here, handbrake stick is here. Forgot its name anyway. So that's a strange place to keep it. I've seen it in older Ferraris, but it kind of comes in the way when you're trying to get out. That's the interior. Absolutely love it. And now it's time to show you the rest of the car. So it's quite big. It's much longer than any 911 ever made. It's wider also, and it looks incredible. So yes, it's a tight fit in this corner where it's parked, and of course you can see it's surrounded by Ferraris. So this showroom is Tomini Classics, and they have an amazing lineup. So yes, there is a lot to see in this car. Actually, at first it looks just like a very simple looking car, but when you get close to it, you start to notice all the small details, and then you notice how beautiful this thing is. The headlights, I love how much detail they've added. Then you have the turning signals, the front air intakes. They have they're simple, but they have carbon fiber in them. Then you have this Porsche logo here, where it looks very nice. Of course, the front is basically a trunk for the spare wheel and other items if you want to put something in there. And coming to the side, you have this really nice aerodynamic door mirror. Really goes with the car. The wheels are also nice, 5 spokes, very open, to let as much air into to cooling the brakes as possible. Then to let the air out when the wheels are spinning, you have this small vent here on the side. There you can see the tire. Then you have an air intake here directly connected to the radiator, and underneath here is a door handle if you want to open the car. Then you come to the rear wheel. There's not really any proper side skirt. I guess they didn't need it. Then you have the engine bay at the back. So I like this netted engine. Like, it's not glass or it's not acrylic. You can actually pretty much feel the engine. Then you come to the tail lights. Those are also very nice and unique for this model only. The rear diffuser, simple, and I love how the exhaust pipes just come out from the body instead of from the diffuser. The rear wing is down right now. So yes, this is it, a 5.7 liter V10 engine which makes 612 horsepower, top speed of around 330 kilometers or 205 miles per hour. So if you want to see more videos of Porsche, just head on down to the video description for names and links.